Hey, what's happening, everyone? The Dragon God of Gaming here, and welcome back to another episode of Tierlist. Yes, and welcome to the viral horror games tier list maker. Now, some of these games I have not played, and some of these games, well, I'm going to, or I plan to, or I've seen before, and yada yada. So, what I'm going to do is I am going to rate these games on this list based on how I would feel about playing these games. So hyperfixation material, base if I played these games before, I'll put them on the list on how I would feel about them. So, but if I've only seen them or I've never heard of them, I will put them on the list based on how I see. So first off, Amanda the Adventurer. I'm gonna put it at good game. And you'll see soon. But Amanda the Adventurer looks like an amazing game. And actually I like the whole the videotape art styles type of thing that they do. And I do wanna hop my way into Amanda the Adventurer at some point. So Amanda the Adventurer, I'm gonna put a good game. Amnesia. Oh my god. I've played a little bit of Amnesia. I have not gotten through, but I've played Amnesia before. It is absolutely hyperfixation material. The game is beautiful in its own right. It's really great. And I love the horror sensation of Amnesia. At least that's what I've seen. Okay. If I don't know what I can do here, I'm gonna. What's this game? I believe I've seen it. Among the Sleep. You play as a 2-year-old child searching for their mother after being awoken by mysterious sounds. Okay, I don't know anything about this. So, based on how it sounds, it sounds like an alright game. If any of these games pop out to you, you guys say you should play it, let me know. I would love to. Andy's Apple Farm. I adore shit like this. I see most of the stuff from Game Theory, and I really like the sound of Andy's Apple Farm. It is something I really do want to play. I really want to see what Apple Farm has in store, and I want to learn some of the secrets on my own. I watched a good amount of what Game Theory had on Andy's Apple Farm. I only know that, like, they had Rabbit Night, um, and Andy's Apple Farm so far, but I do like the horror stuff that Film Theory and Game Theory puts out. And when they came out with Andy's Apple Farm, I was like, oh fuck yeah, this looks good. So I'm gonna put that hyperfixation material. Baldi's Basics. Now, I never seen Baldi as a horror game. It was more or less like I would say more of an intensity game. What I like to call like intense, like, you know, I would say, what is it? It's more of a, why am I blanking? Why am I blanking? Um, it's just more of like a, thriller game. Like in the movies, they have like thrillers, action, and it's a suspense game. There you go. It's a suspense game. You don't know where he is. It's more about strategy. It's a suspenseful strategy game. And I played Baldi's Basics. So I'm gonna say bad because they really didn't do much with Baldi. They could have done more. I know they've had like Baldi's they had a field trip one. I believe they had another one that, you're in a different location. Um I know I've seen Mark play all three, I believe, but I have played Baldi's Basics on the channel before, and damn. Do I even need to say it? Bendy, I'm speaking from all experiences. I love Bendy. I really do. The atmosphere, the game style, the horror feel, everything tenses you in the fucking studio. Bendy and the Ink Machine got my heart racing. Bendy and the Dark Revival, as you're watching it, I am tense every fucking single second. The Meatly and I believe it's Mike Mood. I'm hoping I got. I hope I'm not fucking up his name. Um, but they did such a great fucking job at making everything feel so fucking good. The fucking, the old school fucking cartoon art style is so fucking good. And I even what's it called? I even screenshotted a game, which is I believe it's Mouse PI for hire. I think it's like a shooting game in like the old like black and white cartoon style. And I'm like, that's how good this feels. And I love Bendy. It is hyperfixation material. It is amazing game. The Binding of Isaac. I'm gonna put it at good game. I have seen a good amount of The Binding of Isaac. If you guys have been on the internet for as long as I have, if you don't know what The Binding of Isaac is, then you are living under the fucking, like, under the floorboards, or you just got here. If if you guys should know, go watch some of The Binding of Isaac. I would love to play The Binding of Isaac. If you guys want to see The Binding of Isaac, let me know. I believe there's a The Binding of Isaac and Binding of Isaac Rebirth, and I would like to play both. It looks like an amazing game. I put it right next to Amanda because it deserves to be there because it is such a good game. So the Binding of Isaac definitely does it. Buckshot Roulette. Oh my god. I keep on seeing this game around. Um I seen some of this game from Rectrix, Grizzy. I believe there's a custom mod that some of them played with Tougher and all of them. I've seen that. I know Mark has played Buckshot Roulette. I know there's a bunch of YouTubers that played Buckshot Roulette. I fucking love the look of Buckshot Roulette. I would love to play this to see how far I could get. Can I outsmart the dealer? This game looks awesome. I really want to play. Again, if you guys want to see it, please let me know. I will absolutely go out my way to get it. I would love to play Buckshot Roulette. Choo Choo Charles. Ugh. I'm gonna put it in. I'm gonna put it in all right because I seen the full game of Choo Choo Charles, and you know the game it looks good. I would say the best looking part is Charles, but the story is amazing. The main villain, which is Choo Choo Charles himself, is fucking immaculate. It's just why does it look so fucking off? It's just everything else that's not the story or Choo Choo Charles is just it feels like it's there to be there. So it just feels like filler to me. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna put it all right game. It's not a bad game because it is not design wise. It looks great. What the fuck is this? So let me see. What is this? The Cult of the Lamb. Or is it? Oh no, it's content warning. Yeah, it's content warning. This is a game. Okay, yeah, I've seen Retrix, Crusader, Grizzly, and them play this too. I watch a lot of them. I'm gonna say the content warning sounds like really fun. You basically become an influencer for fucking horror. You go down into this fucking like nth layer of hell and fucking, record yourself and record like weird fucked up creatures and stuff like that. And you make a viral video out of it. It actually looks really good. So I'm gonna put content warning here. Cooking companions. My God. If you're talking about pure horror story, this is it. I heard enough of this. I did not see the full thing of Cooking Companion. I heard the cliff notes through game theory. You see where my shit lies, right? But I heard a lot through Cooking Companions, and it sounds fucking awesome. It's more story driven. You basically go through with these characters because I know there's Cooking Companions and there's another game with of the Cooking Companion game. Um, but it feels like like you either gotta eat eat them, try to make friends with them. I believe there's a climactic battle at the end. It sounds so fucking story driven. It's so fucking good. So yeah, Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm gonna say good game. I never had a problem with Doki Doki Literature Club. I stopped playing Doki Doki. Well, I got through playing Doki Doki. I played Doki Doki and I beat Doki Doki. But I stopped mentioning Doki Doki after I started getting death threats for it. So I stopped playing Doki Doki. I ain't gonna have my life fucking threatened over a fucking game now. But Doki Doki, and no, I would never fucking cave now. I stopped playing Doki Doki because I already beat it. I had beaten it after from the time I was getting death threats. I had already beaten the game, so I put it up when the rest of what I put up. I even played not DLC, but a mod called A Brand New Day, which is awesome. But Doki Doki was an amazing thriller. I was genuinely pulled in by the story. And it is on that level for me of just an amazing game. So, yes, I really wasn't too much into the whole dating sim type fucking thing. I wanted to know how the fuck Monica was pulling the shit that she was pulling. So, Doki Doki lands on the good game. Duck Season. This is one of the games where I really wanted a fucking VR headset. Oh my god. Where it turns into a full-on horror game. They took Duck Hunt and made it completely fucking destructive. I love this type of shit. Oh my god. When it turns the dog into like its own, you know, what's the called? Its own fucking, fucking it's like monsters that you don't believe exist, like Bigfoot, Loch Ness monsters. Why am I blanking here? Um, but the dog itself, starts hunting you and stuff like that if you do something wrong. And if you can play it regularly or you can lean into fucking with dog and the dog starts coming after you. I really want to get a headset specifically for this. Maybe some of my next move. I would love to do VR content. If you guys want to see at some point see VR content, let me know. I would love to do some VR content. But Duck Season seems awesome. What the fuck is this? And I've never seen this before. What is this? I may have heard about it. This image shows mobile game eyes horror and co-op. I have never seen this before. Eyes horror game. It kind of looks janky. So I'm just gonna put this in poor taste. Just because I have no idea about it, never heard about it, never seen it before, and it looks kind of weird. I have heard a lot of good things about Fears to Fathom. I've seen some of the good shit about it. I tried to play Fears to Fathom, but it actually glitched out on me and I could not play the game. And I tried it and I tried it over and over again. There's a reason. Let me do explain this because I know some people are asking because I got a request to play Fears to Fathom. I tried to play it. The game glitched on me. I couldn't progress. I tried to play the game 5 times, and every time it glitched out on me. So I dropped the game. I apologize. I did say I was going to play Fears of Fathom. I do have it. I just can't continue for some reason. I think at one point I went to bed and I had to hide under the bed, and then nothing ever happened afterwards. Nothing came up, nothing like started happening. There was nothing happening around me, and I couldn't trigger anything else to happen. So, and I even walked out the room at after it said hide, and I didn't die. Nothing happened to me. I could explore the entire house. I even left the damn house. Nothing happened to me. I couldn't even die, and I was just like I couldn't do it anymore. But I seen some of the other stuff like Fears to Fathom. I believe there's a Fears to Fathom in a house. I believe one in a convenience store. I believe one in the lakeside. I don't know all too much, but I did watch a few from again Grizzy. Once again, I love watching Grizzy. Dude is fucking hysterical. I would love to do a fucking recording with Grizzy, but I know I will never get an opportunity. But I seen him play some of the Fears to Fathom game. I believe there's one also in a what's the call in a fire station, a fire lookout house. Sorry, in the woods. So Fears to Fathom as a narrative based story is beautiful. This has consumed more of my life than we know. It is a hyperfixation. You guys adore Five Nights at Freddy's. Lo and behold, now there's a lot of the animatronics that I want to shoot in the freaking head because fuck those animatronics. But speaking on the outside of looking at the franchise as a whole, not the animatronics or not the things inside it, but Five Nights at Freddy's as its own franchise, I love FNAF. I adore it. I love it. It's amazing. It has taken the heart of many, many of creators. It has took mine as well. So it is hyperfixation material. Oh my god, I've seen this before. I do not remember the name. Is that Emily? Not Emily. Not Emily Wants to Play. What is it? Fran Bow. Oh my god, Fran Bow. I have seen this game before. I know Jack has played this game before. Because it has made it into his fan games as well. Fran has made it into one of his fan games too. Fran Bow Fran must escape the asylum, find her missing cat, Mr. Midnight, and uncover the truth behind her. Oh my god, yes, Fran. Based on story alone, Fran Bow gets a good game. I would love to play Fran Bow. I don't. I need to look it up. I need to look it up because there's a lot of stuff that are so like narrative driven, and Fran Bow is one of those games that will fucking like mind fuck you. And that's what Fran Bow is. Fran Bow is a mind fuck. Okay? She will destroy your fucking mind. And I love the thought of that. Fran Bow by itself makes it into a good game. Garden of Ban. Oh my god. Okay. I've seen it. I'm gonna put it Lord, I'm gonna put it out right. Someone's gonna fucking, eviscerate me, say it. But I've seen some of it, and I'm just like, based on how fucking derpy it can be, I'll put it out alright game. Do I want to play a Garden of Banban at some point? Sure. But it's more or less it if you guys want to see it. I would play Garden of Banban. But ugh, but I don't know what else to say about Garden of Banban. Granny. I'm gonna put it mm, mm, she is not scary. It's more or less like okay, she's scary because you're being hunted by the bitch. But it's more or less like figure your way out of Granny's house. I fucks with it. But I don't see where this character goes from there, you know? And I'm like, is it like more or less one dimension? I felt like, because I watched, again, Retrix and Grizzy play this, and I had a fun time watching them play it. And to be honest, it looks stressful. But Granny herself, if you talk about horror games, I'm going to put you in alright. Happy Humble's Burger Barn. Now, I've seen this, and it looks fun to me. Horror cooking game developed by Scythe Dev Team and Tiny Build, the same people behind Hello Neighbor. And it's a game I would love to play. I believe I've done like the spin-off. So if you guys want to see me play Humble's Burger Barn, I would love to. But I'm gonna say good game. It's pretty decent. It has some moments. And I believe it does have like a mind fuck ending too. So and Hello Neighbor. I'm gonna say good game too. I've played Hello Neighbor. I've yet to fully finish, unfortunately. I have gotten myself wrapped up around Bendy and other games. Not gonna say which, but other games. Um, at some point, I will be playing Hello Neighbor. It's in the process. I just have not finished the full thing yet. So I'm in the middle. You know what I mean? Of beating Hello Neighbor, but so far it's pretty good. The suspense in the game is really good. Like trying to get around the damn neighbor. I would like the full what can you say about it? The full kind of like puzzle aspect of it it's really intriguing. So Hello Neighbor is pretty cool. What the fuck is this? Elements of house. House. It's house? I may need to look a little bit. Well, thanks for spoiling a death or two. So I'm gonna. I don't know what it is, so I'm gonna put it at poor taste for now. I'm gonna put it at poor taste for now because it doesn't really look too horror filled, more like suspenseful. Indigo Park. I'm gonna say yeah, Indigo Park. I'm looking forward. Indigo Park, I really want to play. And hold on, let me see something real quick. Yeah, sorry. Making sure of something. Um, I okay. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I played in Nickel Park. I'm not gonna spoil when, but I have played in Nickel Park. Um, I I don't want to spoil something, but there's something else on this list I've played as well. Don't want to go too far into it. It may or may not be coming up soon. But Indigo Park was a fucking blast. I really want to play Chapter 2. I don't know when Chapter 2 is coming. I'm fucking mad that I don't know when Chapter 2 is coming. Bro, I know he's a YouTuber. Bro, drop Chapter 2. I want to play Chapter 2. This game was fun as all hell. And I really love it. So please let me. I can't contain my excitement. I want you guys to see the episode of fucking Indigo Park I did. Oh my god, it's so good. Oh my god, Inscription. Yo, a card game within a game within a game that has lore underneath and all targeting around a conspiracy is fucking incredible. I never got to play the game, but I've seen some of the shit around it, and my god, it looks fun. I would kill to get my hands on Inscription. Not literally, calm down, not literally, but I would love to play Inscription. Oh my god. Ugh, what the fuck is this? There are some games where I've never seen. What is this? Starvation. Horror game Iron Lung. Iron Lung, huh? Hmm. Didn't Markiplier make a movie around this game? I have never seen it. Let me see. Iron Lung is a submarine horror game where the player navigates an ocean of blood in a small rusty submarine, taking photographs of key locations. Oh, fucking, that sounds dope. I'm gonna put that alright because I never seen it. But based on how it sounds, I'll put that alright. Sorry, I gotta watch more Markiplier. It steals. It steals. It's horror. Okay. Revolves around stealthy and unpredictable monstrosities and a challenging survival horror. Okay. So, is there no fucking actual look of the game? So it's just survival horror? Until I see more, I'm gonna put it in poor taste. Killer Frequency. I have access to this game. I have not seen it, but I believe it centers around a radio station. Killer Frequency is a single-player horror game set in the 1980s where the player takes on the role of a late-night DJ. The game revolves around solving puzzles, making real-time decisions through branching dialogues, top callers who are being stalked by a mysterious killer. Yo, that sounds fucking dope. So basically, it's like a detective style. It's kind of like a detective style horror game where people are being stalked and you need to make real time decisions to help them get by. Based on just that, because I'm sorry, this did not give me anything. This didn't give me anything either. That's why they're down here. This just looks like shit to begin with. This could have some promise. This could have some promise. I will change this if I can get my hands on both these games. This, just based on how it sounds fucking dope. I'll put this at a good game. I do have access to Killer Frequency. I actually do have it in my PlayStation library. If you guys want to see me play Killer Frequency, let me know. Actually, we can do that shit live. Let you guys help me catch the killer. Oh my god, kindergarten. Oh my god. It's not like I don't know why it's in horror, because it's not a horror game. It's more of a fuck you type of game. I don't think it's horror, it's basically like a fucked up kindergarten with some really fucked up elements to it. But I've seen some of the kindergarten gameplay and it looks great. You have a number of turns to make as much either you got to get through the day without dying, succumbing to the classroom, succumbing to like all the shit around you and just trying to make it to the end while like trying to do like um quests for other students and faculty and stuff like that. It sounds fucking fun. And it's a game that is on my list to play at some point. Canito Pet. I've seen some of it. It's an alright game. It is alright. It's more like a virus game. Again, a lot of stuff that I'm talking about for Canito Pet, I got off of Game Theory. Because other than that, I really have not seen Canito Pet around. At least if I haven't been watching. Er. But it's more or less like you're trapped inside the simulation. You downloaded Canito Pet and now he's basically taking over your life. And, you gotta unravel the mystery behind Canito Pet and stuff like that. So to try to escape, it sounds fun, but I'm like, so it's there for there. What the fuck is this? Kitty Card 64, the surreal horror themed exploration game inspired by bargain bin and 64 cards. Okay. The gameplay revolves around driving a car through various tracks, including scrap levels, beta maps, and dreamscapes. The game is known for its unsettling atmosphere glitches, which contribute to the horror element. This looks dope. It's not out yet, but already this looks cool. Do dozens of unique tracks. Okay. Yo, why this? I'm not on my personal page, as you can see at the top, but this looks fucking incredible. I It's not out yet, so I'm not gonna I based on how it sounds, I'm gonna put in good game. I hope it delivers. I would love to play this when it comes out. I'm gonna add it to my wish list when I can. Nothing needs to be said. Lethal Company is one of those games where it just doesn't. I've seen hours and hours of gameplay of Lethal Company, and Lord have fucking mercy, all of it would scare the living shit out of me. Making those fucking jumps, the horrors behind every single fucking institution you go into is fucking incredible. So Lethal Company makes it on hyperfixation material. Who the fuck? What is this? Let's Find Larry, a puzzle game. It's a hidden object game with a horror story theme. Player needs to find the character Larry, who is often obscured in various settings. Eh, based on how it sounds, I'm gonna put it in poor taste. Inside, it's it seems like an alright game. I want to play Inside. No one has voted for it when I put it up, but it seems like a really fun game. So maybe, maybe one day. But I don't know too much about Inside. I wanted to keep my head open on that, and I have my hands should. Hopefully, by the time you guys see this, I have my hands on Little Nightmares 3. I love Little Nightmares. I fucking love Little Nightmares. Little Nightmares is a fucking unit of a game. Oh my fucking god. I loved Little Nightmares. It had me on my edge of my fucking seat every single fucking time. Little Nightmares 1 with 6 was fucking great. Little Nightmares 2, oh my god. The dynamic between 6 and the new guy, new kid, was incredible. That twist ending was fucking insane. I sat there genuinely fucking like glued down. I'm just like, how you gonna do my boy like that? How you gonna do my boy like that? By the time you guys have seen this, I'm playing Little Nightmares 3. I know I'm playing Little Nightmares 3. Ugh, ugh. I'm dying. Little Nightmares is just a wonderful franchise. Hopefully, it does good. What is this? Murder House is a PS1 style survival horror game by Public Combo. Game focuses on news crews and investigating the abandoned home of a thought dead serial killer who then reemerges and hunts them. Okay. Or the style seems decent. Oh, that's that's Granny. Okay, I think we're getting away from. But based on what I'm seeing, it looks nice, but it doesn't inspire me to play based on what it says. If someone could give me a better descriptor, if somebody tells me, "Hey, you should play this game," I will absolutely play the game and then and then move it up. If and during that last episode of a game someone tells me you should play, I will open this same fucking dock up and I will move the game. I will move the game if it's good. I promise I will. But for now, it doesn't inspire me to play. My friendly neighborhood. This game really got me. I really wanted to play this game. It seems fun. It's like Hello Puppets, that kind of VR game. It seems like that kind of style, but you literally can fight back, and the story behind it is really fucking good too. I may put it up as a option at some point because it's very story driven, and I like the. Oh god, oh god. I'm gonna cut that out. I kind of hit the backs. There's like a backspace button on my mouse. right next to my finger, and I always fucking hit it for some damn reason. But um, oh my god, I hate these ads. I hate these ads. I hate ads. I hate ads. Night of the Consumers. But I would love to play My Friendly Neighborhood if you guys allow me to. All right, what does this have to say to me? John, it's a first-person horror game that simulates the anxiety and challenges of working in a retail environment. Oh no! Player takes on the new role of an employee tasked with stocking shelves, cleaning up messes, and dealing with demanding consumers before their shift ends. The gameplay takes place in a grocery store where the consumers are depicted as zombie-like figures relentlessly seeking customer service. I mean, by the sound of the game, because I have not really seen this game before, but it sounds alright. So I don't know what's much to say about it, but it sounds alright to me. So I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't know too much about it. The Nun Massacre. What the fuck are you? To be honest, I know a nun now. At least that's what I'm depicting or I'm getting. It's a stealth horror game with a focus on hide and seek mechanics, inspired by classic PS1 era game. You play as a parent whose daughter has fallen ill at a boarding school. After a storm blocks the road, you must venture on foot through the woods and survive a night with a homicidal nun. Word? I mean, it sounds pretty dope. Yeah, that would get you. Okay. It's in theory the game sounds good. A PS1 era style game, and the setting of the game does sound pretty cool. So I would actually check that out. It would sound like a good game to me. Omari. The fuck? Omori is a 2020 role-playing video game developed by published by and published by Omocat. It is known for its psychological horror elements and exploration of themes such as anxiety, depression, and trauma. Bro, I already have depression. I don't need to explore it. I don't need to explore more. I know what it's like, buddy. I know what it's like. Features a unique turn-based battle system that incorporates emotional status effects. Yo, I already have it. Why are you weaponizing it, motherfucker? The player takes control of a character named Sunny in the real world and has dreams world alter ego Omori. Okay? Made throughout the game can lead to multiple endings. Okay, dope. So this is supposed to be Sunny. The art style of the game looks pretty fucking decent. A turn-based battle with some good old undertones. I'm gonna say it's alright. But again, it's not a game I would probably pick up because again, I know what it's like already. And before anyone asks, yes, I am um I am a well, why did I keep saying I am? I have depression. Yes. I don't need to know what it's like to have depression. I think I already have it. It already makes me feel worthless sometimes. I'm good. I don't need a game to try to re-inscribe that. Please and thank you. Is this Pony Island? It feels like Pony Island. Pony Island, Lord have mercy. If this is Pony Island, indeed it is. It is basically the holy grail of games like this. I never got the pleasure to play Pony Island, but I heard it was one of those games where it's just like a mind fuck of a game. And I would be all for it. So if you guys want to see Pony Island at some point, again, let me know. Do I even need to say it? Poppy Playtime, though, it had me sweat. This game had me sweat. It is the first game where I went back to back speed running these games. Yes, before I even released the first fucking episode, I sped ran all of the first three chapters. That's how into this game I was. And if you guys want to, go check out my speedrunning profile on speedrun.com. I've sped run the first, the second, and the third. Actually, give me a moment. Now, this is my profile on speedrun.com. The last time, yes, I also did one for Bendy in the Dark Revival. I got four. I did one for Ty, but here we go. Chapter one, I got 130th place. Lord have mercy. There was a lot of runners. But this 10th, it's 6th. I did pretty fucking good for myself. I did pretty fucking well for myself. And I did it on, yep, all stages. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, inbounds. No? No major skips? The fuck? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I'm last on the list, but hey. There's only 10 speedrunners, and I'm the worst of them. But hey, I got fucking stuck up at one of the last parts. I fucked up at one of the last parts. Anyway, but Poppy Playtime was absolutely fucking amazing. Doors. I am not a Roblox player, and after the whole Roblox incidents, you guys know, you know, I really don't want to play Roblox. At one point, I may try it out just to say, as a as a person who calls himself the Dragon God of Gaming, I have to play it at least once. I'm about to say, well, does my sweatshirt look fucking weird back there? But the game Doors looks pretty alright. So I've seen again Grizzy play Doors. I've seen Elastic Droid play Doors as well. Pezzy play Doors as well. So I may at one point play Doors and see what I can. Um, Lumi is trying her best to get me to play Roblox at one point. So maybe they're gonna need to pay me to play. Shipwrecked. Oh my god. I've seen some of this stuff. And the shit behind this game is fucking medieval. Real life fucking horror filled fucking scenes is crazy. A Nintendo 64 style game with an actual head bashing in the game. Actors, ladies and gentlemen, actors, actors are playing, but I seen some of the stuff for this game and I'm like, let me play. I would like to get to the end, let me play. No, I'm not gonna be I'm gonna be using a guide, but I'm gonna play. At one point you guys will see Shipwreck 64. Mm, what the fuck are you? I have never I have never seen you. What are you? Release date. The image is the release date announcement for the game Slay the Princess. Is involves a seemingly simple objective: slay the princess to prevent the end of the world. The princess is depicted as a cunning, manipulative, and deadly cosmic entity known as the Shifting Mound. Is there nothing else? I can already how much you want to bet? If it's not even announced yet, how much you want to bet that the princess is actually like an innocent victim? And by that, I'm gonna put this because it's not even released yet, and no one really knows anything else. I'm gonna put this at bad game for now. If it comes out and I see some stuff about it and it looks decent enough, I will I will move it up. Slender, the 8 pages. I I can't. It's a fucking fixation. It is a real fixation. Slender is the original. It is one of the OGs of horror games on the internet. It is a staple, a fucking staple of horror games on the internet. I've played Slender games. The entire internet has played Slender games. If you have played a variety of games on your channels, at some point you picked up Slender. There's no fucking way you didn't. Or something Slender adjacent. Once again, Slender adjacent. Just like Baldi's. Sorry, but it's a knockoff of Slender. In a way. It is it is one of those. It is there's a lot of games that are Slender adjacent, but Slender Man is its own fucking thing. It has gained infamy. Infamy. And it will always be in like the core of horror of the horror game community. There wouldn't be so many games without Slender Man. Just putting it up. What the fuck are you? Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion. Oh my god, I've seen this. The player must navigate through a mansion with 1,000 rooms and enduring jump scares and hostile creatures known as specimens to reach the final room. This starts with intentionally tame scares, gradually escalating in difficulty and horror intensity as more unsettling elements are introduced. The premise already sounds fucking fire. So I'm gonna put this up here because a horror mansion that progressively gets worse and worse and worse as you progress is fucking sick. I've seen some of I believe I've seen a video or two of this game. I don't remember for I haven't seen it in a long time, but I remember it. And it's fucking crazy. So I would love to play at some point and see how many rooms I get before I start jumping out my fucking chair. This image features a squirrel. Okay. Because it doesn't even know what the fuck it's going. Tattletale. I'm gonna put it a good game. Because it didn't really stick around. It stuck around for a cup of coffee. But I have played the Tattletale game before. I believe somewhat back in my earlier days. And it was pretty decent. It didn't have too many good scares, but it was decent enough. So I'm gonna say it's a good game. That's Not My Neighbor. Another game I would love to fucking play. That's Not My Neighbor seems really fun. You play as a doorman and you gotta see, different oddities about the neighbors that comes your way. Basically, like, okay, do these match? How do they look? Yada yada yada. This game sounds really fucking fun to me. I would love to pick it up and see what goes on and how far I can get, and see if I can get a good score. So it's up there. It's up there. I believe I know what this is. I just can't see the name. Mm. The Bunny Graveyard. An episodic horror adventure game with a Apollo RPG online. You play as Sky, a bunny searching for her brother and uncovering unsettling truth about our world. GBA and Nintendo DS. Yep, yep. I've seen the Bunny Graveyard before. It looks pretty good. It has a good story to it, at least from what I've heard so far. But it is apparently an unsettling game. So having it in like a GBA art style did help it a ton. So I'm gonna put it at the game. Oh my god. If you want to talk about fucking scary, the mortuary assistant is up there. Oh my fucking god. I would be fucking terrified in a funeral home. Oh my lord. In a funeral home, I would start. My skin would crawl. And this game does the exact same thing. There was a fucking entire fucking pandemic on YouTube for some people being fucking copyrighted, Corey Kenshin, getting copyrighted, while some people didn't because um some of the scares were that bad. Lord, I would love it. The Visitor. I've played this game before. It is a really good game. It is a really good game. I was actually thinking at some point of revisiting the game The Visitor because I know how to get to it, and I would love to play The Visitor. You play as an alien creature. You play as an alien creature that crash lands and has to make its way to its victims, and it's so fucking good. Oh my god. Two more. Isn't this fucking Undertale? If it is, that's isn't that Chara? Undertale. Yep. If I need to explain to you why this game is hyperfixation, then Undertale and Deltarune are fucking goaded. I know the new Deltarune episode has come out. I gotta get my hands on it, so give me a few. But I cannot wait. Undertale was fucking incredible too. I love this. Who's Lila? I have no idea what the fuck this is. It's a reverse detective horror game. Okay, features a unique control scheme where players manipulate the character's facial expressions using a neural network powered emotion detection. Game follows William Clark and involves a mystery surrounding the disappearance of Tanya Kennedy. It boosts 15 endings, choice driven gameplay. Okay, so it sounds like an alright game. Don't know much about it. We'll see how it does. But yeah, as we've been here for an hour, ladies and gentlemen, again, if you guys want to see any of these games, let me know. I'll get my hands on them. If you guys see a game that should be way up on the list, tell me about it. I will play it and I will put it up higher up on the rankings based on how I feel about the game at the end. Sound fair? So for now, ladies and gentlemen, appreciate you. Love you guys. Thank you guys so much. If you guys enjoyed, and I hope everyone has a beautiful day. If you guys have not yet, like, comment, subscribe, getting all the action, the fun, and release, and with Dragon Gaming. So come and join in and see what we got. There's always some fun happening. Hope you guys have been enjoying the month so far with our horror games. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for making this as magical as it is. So thank you guys. I hope you guys are enjoying what I have in store. Don't worry, there's a lot more to come. But for now, thank you guys. Hope you guys have been enjoying. I appreciate you. And it's just wrapping up from here. But until then, thank you guys. Love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, peace out, friendos. See you guys next time.